everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you step-by-step guide in which you can teach your toddler reading from simple to complex sentences. It has been a trend in our society that once your child is 1 year, 2 years old, the child starts school, and some parents have neglected their work that they can still help that child at home to learn their books. So meanwhile, you have a toddler, whether the child is going to school, whether the child is not going to school, this is a step-by-step guide to help that child reading. So let's dive into it. Once your child is up to 1 year old, or in short, once you see that your child is now talking, learning starts from when the child is talking. What do? You start teaching that child the alphabet A to Z, which is our 26 letters of alphabet. As you're teaching the child letters, make sure you're teaching that child the sounds of those letters along, so that the child will know the letter name and also know the letter sound. Mama, this is letter R, and R sounds R. So if you teach the child the letter, you teach the child the sound of the letter. So this is the letter U, and U sounds U sounds U sounds This is the letter L, and L sounds L. So once you're teaching that child the letter name, once you're teaching that child the letter name, you teach the child alongside with letter sound. Okay, so this is number one thing you need to know. And here, mind you that you can use any material of your choice. It's either you go for flashcard. If you can buy flashcard, it do help the kid to learn. But if you can't go with flashcard, it's either you go with picture book if you have any. So you go with picture book. So I don't know, any picture book of your choice, you can go with it. Use it and teach that child. So once you are done teaching that child, now you go to two-letter blending. So now you have got that child that A sounds A and N sounds No. The A-N is An. China, U sounds and P sound U-P. Up. Good job. So this is what you do. Once you're done with two-letter words, then you go to CVC word, or you call it three-letter words. These consonant, vowel, and consonant. So now you teach the child. The child already know that C sounds K, U sounds up, and P sounds C-U-P is K, up, because you go with the sound of the letters. The sound of the letters. This is K. Up is what? K, up is what? Cup. Good job. And this one is
Ant.
Ant. Good job. This one is
Ant.
This one is Sit. Good job. So you teach the child this blending of sound, blending of the sound of those words. I hope you're understanding it. So once you're done teaching that child the sounds of each letter, you try and make simple sentences, or in short, because now the child already know. Once he see these three letters that make a word, which is that the child can be able to pronounce the word comprising of three letters, then you start making simple sentences for the child, like example, I can, which is can sit, sit. So you make these short sentences for the child to read. You continue practicing this thing with that child every day, like up to 1 week, 2, until you see that the child master those things very well. Then you move to 4-letter blending. 4-letter blending. Remember that I said you should be blending with sound of the word. It helps them to learn faster. Yeah, it helps them to start reading as soon as they start and as soon as they learn the letter sound. Yeah. And you can imagine that 2 years old can read. Once you teach this child 2 years, 2 years plus 3 years, depending on how consistent and the child does the lesson and how fast the child can be able to learn. You get? So you move to this 3-letter words, which is ba, a, band. China, this one is ha, and this one is S sound. Say it louder. Scent. Okay. So you do the 4-letter blending, 5-letter blend. This is how you be blending. Anywhere the child sees all this word, the child can be able to blend it. And once a child starts blending words, there is nothing called reading again, because anyway he sees the word, he can be able to call it, and already the child have started reading these simple sentences. Now, how do you go to extending that child to read complex words? Like in the case where the child sees 2 letters that make one sound, or 3 letters that make one sound, or even 2 letters that 1 letter that make 2 sounds, for example. So you teach this child now the sounds of all these letters. Like in the case of these 2 letters that make one sound, which we call diagram. Then this China, O a sound, O a sounds, O you sounds, O O sounds, E a sounds, O I sounds, A I sounds, A R sounds, P H sounds, S H sounds, C H sounds, E sounds, O Y sounds, A W sounds, E R sounds, A E sounds, A. Good job. High five.
High five.
So you go ahead, you teach this child, and teaching the child this sound now will help that child. Anywhere the child sees those sound in a word, the child can be able to blend it. Like I said, if the child is blending any word, the child is going to call it by letter sound. Okay, this word is, what is it?
Out. Goat.
This one. This one. Spark. And this one is. This one is. Chinua. Oh yeah. Say it louder.
Look.
Good job. This one.
Out. Was.
Good one. This one.
Out.
This one. This one is what?
F.
Say it loud. And this is
Okay.
coin. What is this word?
Bird.
Good job. And this one is?
Eat.
Good job. High five. I sit down. So now you see, there's a book that contains all those things. It's either you choose to buy all those books, use it to teach that child, or you can actually use your marker and paper and do them. All you know is for that child to learn. I hope this is helpful. So once you're done doing this, you move to teaching that child. You can see, in the case of this letter TH, we have 2 sounds that this TH makes. In the case of Ed, third, and the brother. This th in the middle of brother, mother, father. So it sounds d, and this one sounds t. So this in the case of this th sound. And we have this ay. Chino ay sounds a. And the a. And the ir sounds a. Bird. Good job. So now we have trigraph, and we have Chino. This igh sounds I. Good job. Light. Light. And we have j. J. Large. So this is all you need to teach that child. Once you taught this child step by step that I have showed you here, there is no how that child can't read any word that you give to the child. I hope this video is helpful. So let me know in the comment section if you'll be trying this. And mind you, like I said, even if your child is going to school, please try and be helping that child at home, because a whole lot of people are not going to school, but they are coping, they are learning from home. Yeah, and the last thing you do is all these small story books. You need to get it for those children. By reading those short sentences and practicing it every day, it will be helping their reading. Yeah, so I hope this video is helpful. Let me know in the comment section if you will be trying it with your toddler. And don't neglect these children, because you may think they're not learning. Like I told you, anything you introduce kids to, be amazed to see them performing well in that angle. Please do well to support us by liking, following, and commenting to our video to see more videos like this. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in our next video. And we can